Hi, everyone. I'm Scott Pantel, CEO of Life Science Intelligence, and I'm here today with Kwame Ulmer, Kwame does quite a few things. He's a venture partner at Wavemaker 360. He's a regulatory insider. He leads MedTech Color, and he is up for moderating a panel for us at Emerging MedTech Summit 2021, and it's a privilege to be here with you. Welcome, Kwame.
Oh, thank you so much, Scott. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
So Kwame, tell us a little bit, let's get current with you. As I mentioned in your intro, you wear a lot of hats, but get us current. Tell us what you're up to with Wavemaker and the other seats that you sit in.
Yeah, I'm fortunate enough to serve as a venture partner at Wavemaker 360 Health. We're, I wouldn't even characterize us as emerging anymore. We've led over 35 deals and a mix of companies based in Northern California, Southern California, and outside the state. And we make C-stage investments in, and we talked about this, Scott, what I put in 3 buckets: digital health, diagnostics, and traditional medical device companies. I'm fortunate enough to lead the MedTech practice, and we're extremely pleased that recently we had our first exit for a digital health company called Science. So we're off to the races at Wavemaker 360 Health.
Give us an update on Wavemaker in general. Are you guys actively investing? Are you looking for new investment opportunities? What's the current state of the fund?
So we are happy to say that we are actively investing, and we invest at the C stage with our first check being anywhere from $200,000 to close to $1 million, and we'll participate up to the Series A. We recently made our second commitment and investment in a company in Southern California, Carlsmed, where we had previously invested in a seed round, and we'll continue to do that. Carlsmed is a traditional spinal implant device, and it is personalized, and the products happen to be 3D printed. We're excited about what the CEO is doing, the team he's built, and he's gearing up to get in his first trial sites in 2021. So
Kwame, I'm the CEO of a Series A, Series B startup. You're running a panel for us in May. We've got SV Health Investors, Providence Ventures, Catalyst Health, US Venture Partners, Intuitive Surgical, NEA. We've got some big funds out there, and you're at Wavemaker 360. So if I don't have a relationship with Wavemaker, if I don't have a relationship with one of these funds, but I've got a company that I think they're going to have some interest in, any advice for me as a CEO of a startup? How do I get access to you? How do I get access to one of these funds? By the way, it looks like you've changed your setup there. I like your movement.
Yeah, I had to change my scenery. Thanks for your indulgence there. So we did an analysis of where our leads come in from, and they come in all variety of manner, from LinkedIn messaging to our website via email to warm referrals. And we've made deals through all those channels. So we are very open to cold emails. Those are the ways that are probably most effective.
Okay, so you got to be, I guess the message is be flexible. If you have relationships, leverage them, otherwise be persistent. Is that what I'm hearing?
Absolutely. I'm not going to claim that we're different from other VCs in that most of our deals came from warm introductions through LPs, et cetera, but we do not ignore, and we very much respond to cold emails and with no intros.
Okay, so let's shift gears a little bit. You've been doing tremendous work, Kwame, with MedTech Color. I know you guys have a pitch competition coming up. I'm not sure if everybody's aware. Are you guys, tell us about the pitch competition, get us current with MedTech Color, and if folks are interested, how do they go about reaching out to you?
Yeah, so you can visit us on our website. We have one dedicated to the pitch competition, but you can just go to medtechcolor.org to learn more about the corporate sponsors we have, from Johnson & Johnson to ResMed, who's committed twice to investing in these founders of color, to our most recent corporate partner, Olympus. and in-kind service providers who are providing upwards of $25,000 in support of the top 10 winners. So we're excited about the breadth of people who have come to join us on this journey. It's inaugural, but we expect to have about 100 applications by midnight, February 10th. It was extended to that date. We'll go through all those applications and whittle it down to a top 10. And on March 23rd, you can view those top 10 companies pitching in a live competition. Another thing we have really exciting plans as part of a benefit of making it to the top 10 is those participants will participate in one-on-one meetings with VCs who have opted in, who want to invest in entrepreneurs of color during MedTech Week that's sponsored by BioLA. So there's a lot of activity going to be going on between February and March, and it's just an exciting time to be able to meet and invest in African-American and Latinx founders of MedTech companies.
That's really exciting, Kwame. You guys are doing fantastic work. Are you guys full? Do you still have room?
We still have room, depending on when this airs. Applications are open until midnight tonight, February 10th. But we also have room for more corporate sponsors and community partners. So there's still plenty of ways people can get involved, maybe as a VIP judge, maybe providing some extra capital for these companies, or in-kind services like a law firm that's provided over $25,000 in in-kind services.
That's fantastic. So tell us about, I know you're really involved at UCLA with the research program. Tell us what's going on over at UCLA.
Jennifer McCanny and I had discussed the MacHour report from 2010, which looked at the regulatory hurdles for medtech companies back then. And we started talking about launching a survey, formal research, rigorous research to understand if those regulatory hurdles still exist, what companies think about the reimbursement landscape, and how investors are thinking about and how investments have been made in 2020. 10 years ago, digital health, I don't think it really was a term. So we're going to touch on that. And our our survey will go live in a matter of a couple of weeks. And we can share a link to that as well.
I consider myself a medtech guy. LSI is a medtech, medical device market research firm, and I think you consider yourself a traditional medtech executive. Has your definition of medtech changed today versus where it was, say, a few years ago with the convergence of all these technologies?
Absolutely. When I was at the FDA, I distinctly remember companies like Google were having meetings early on, thinking about the technologies that we're seeing come to fruition now, technologies like paratherapeutics. And I believe they're part of our ecosystem, sometimes partnering with traditional medical device companies. And they absolutely are companies that are of merit, will continue to be of merit, and really provide value, improve outcomes, and do everything that a traditional medical device company can do.
Exciting to be a part of this medtech world that we live in, and it's great to work with executives like yourself that are making a difference and that are helping patients at the end of the day. So thank you for all your contributions to the industry, Kwame. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in May. Is there anything, as we wrap things up here, anything you want to share or anything else that our audience should know?
I'm excited about the opportunity to really interact and engage and hear from these really deeply experienced investors in medtech. And that's how I want to leave it. I hope people come, participate, learn. We have a rock star panel set up for later this year.
Well, thank you, Kwame. Appreciate your support. It's always a pleasure speaking with you. I know you're in California, and so you're enjoying the sunny weather, but I'm sure it's going to be beautiful in May as well.
Absolutely. Can't wait.
Thank you, Kwame.
Thank you. Thank you, Scott.